Hello, Forex and Crypto Genius. Welcome to another week of WAVEMATICS Weekly Forecast for July 20th to 24th, 2020. My name is Peter from Pearl Markets, and I'm excited to be with you once again. We are starting our analysis looking at dollar index. I've been bearish on for some months now, and now this is what we are looking at this week. We've seen wave 1 for purple wave 1, then purple wave 2. Then we are anticipating purple wave 3 downwards. What we are looking for this week is now with purple wave 3, we've had a 5-wave impulsive down for green wave 1. And now we are looking at an ABC and A, B upwards to form green wave C to give us a flat before we continue 3. So what is this? Now, I'm looking at the relationship of C versus A here. So now we have wave A, wave B, and we are anticipating price moving a little further % of C versus A, or 127% of C versus A. When we get 100% of C versus A, we are getting a normal flat. But when we get a 127%, we are looking at an expanding flat before we go for blue wave C. Get a 5-wave up for blue wave C, then the trend will resume. So we look at our Euro USD and how we can use this also to trade the Euro USD. With Euro USD, on the 4-hour time frame, now we've seen that we've gotten wave 1, wave 2 upwards for wave 3. With wave 3, now we've seen a 5-wave impulsive up for wave 2, for wave 1, and now we are also looking at an A, B, and a potential move downwards. So as dollar index is strengthening, we are anticipating seeing the same for Euro USD because there is a correlation between them. So as dollar index is straddling, the Euro USD, we are anticipating a downward move to give us blue wave C of green wave 2 before the trend resumes. So with Euro USD, I'm having two fib clusters of C versus A and 2 versus 1. With C versus A, I'm looking at a 127% C versus A. So this is our wave A, this is our wave B, and we are looking at getting an expanding flat. Getting an expanding flat like this before the trend continues. And at the same time too, that gives us a fib relationship of 50% of wave 1 and 2 starting from here. And this level, we are going to get a 50% here. So we are looking at, if we get a downward move, price returning from here. So this is ready this week. On the 1-hour time frame at this level, on the 1 hour, you can join, now we are seeing a WXY. So you can join these levels with a trend line and wait for a break below the trend line. Price can be pushing a little higher because on the dollar index we are seeing that price is not complete with wave C. So as price is moving higher to the 100 to 107% of the dollar index, there is a possibility of price also going higher on Euro USD. Then after that, wait for price to break below the trend line, looking for sell signal. So you get a small correction like this, then you get signal. The next pound USD. With pound USD, now we are having an impulse for green wave 1, a correction for green wave 2, and now we are anticipating price moving higher for green wave 3. So with that, now we are seeing that we've had a 5-wave impulsive up for blue wave 1, a double zigzag for blue wave 2. I think we have been in this trade for long. I posted it on our Facebook page and on our Telegram channel I think I entered at this level, price came, but that time my stop loss was below 78.2%. So price came down but did not take us out, and now we are going up. So let me show you how you are going to trade this week and how to manage this trade too. Now, looking at this, there is a possibility of price. Now, looking at the price pattern forming here, it looks more of a correction. So we are going to get an upside, but there is a possibility of price getting to this level and coming down again to give us an A, B, C before price continuing. So when this happens, that means blue wave 2 will be here. We'll move to this section. Blue wave 2 will move to this section. So now on Monday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop loss. Those who are in the trade with me when we entered, you move your stop loss to break even now. Move your stop loss to break even now. Then watch price. If you are not in the trade too, you can also buy when price break this trend line. You can put an entry at this level, but don't forget, even if you buy, watch this level. That price, if price break through it strongly, then that means we are moving for blue wave 3. But if price get to that level and struggling, then that means there is a possibility of this being an A, B, C, for a B correction, come down for a C correction before price moves up. So now what we are going to do is, there is also another scenario of counting which is also very correct. It does not break any Elliott wave rule, that this being your wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, because we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wave 3, so it's rather going to be, then the whole of this correction be wave 4, then now this side be wave 5. So when this happens, that means green wave 1 is going to be happening for green wave 2. In other way, the direction does not change, it's only the counting that changes, but as to how you are going to trade it, it does not change. So trade with care, guys, and manage this trade well, because USD has a potential of giving us good trades in the coming weeks. Our next pair we are looking at is the Aussie USD. With the Aussie USD on the 4-hour time frame, we are looking at an impulsive move. We've seen a leading diagonal for 1 and 2, 3, a triangle for 4 and 5, and now we are looking at a correction of an A, B, C before the trend continues. So with this on the 1-hour time frame, we are looking at this is our A, then now we are having a WXY. So with blue wave Y, there is a possibility of price moving higher to maybe this level, then before it comes down to green wave C, and then the trend is going to resume. So what we are going to do is, to be on the safer side, wait for price to break below the yellow trend line, then look for small correction on the lower time frame. It can be a flat or a zigzag, any kind of correction. When you get a flag, then you can join the sell green wave C before the trend continues. Our next pair is the Aussie Japanese yen. With the Aussie Japanese yen on the weekly time frame, we are seeing a triangle, a big triangle with A, B, C. Then now price is split yellow wave E before price continues downwards. So now how we are trading this on the lower time frame is, now we've seen diagonal for wave 1. Now we are not very certain whether it is an impulsive move or a correction happening. it can be counted an ABC or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So irrespective of that, it does not change anything on how we are going to trade it. So but I'm giving you that scenario so that you know how to manage it in the future. So I'm now counting the imports first. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it's likely it's going to be an A, B, C. Whatever be the case, what we are looking at in trading next week is now with wave 4 might not be complete, and I'm anticipating that price might give us a zigzag of an A, B, C before price continue. So if you are looking for a short-term trade, if it is a short-term trade you are looking for, if you are looking for a short-term trade on the Aussie Japanese yen, then you can sell after price break through the yellow trend line, but that should be it should be a very quick sell to complete green wave 4. Then you start looking for buys for the final wave up. Knowing these scenarios, after trading the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or either the ABC, then you come to watch. The reason why if it is an impulse wave, then that means here is going to be on the weekly, here is going to be wave 1, wave A. We will get wave A here, and looking at the weekly, we still have our 61.8% fib level very high, so we can get an A, B, C to either the fib level or where the trend line is before we continue down. But if it is an ABC that we are getting right now, then that means we are going to shift wave E to this level. We are going to shift wave E to which level, which I am looking still at the impulsive count of an ABC, with these ones being a 5-wave impulsive down, we getting a correction from here, an ABC, then going for another impulsive wave up before we continue. Whatever be the case, this is a forecast, so you trade as more price action develops. How we trade and how we analyze are two different things. When you are analyzing, analyze with the price action that you have and the patterns that you've seen. But as you are trading, more price action will be developing. Then you adjust when you need to adjust your trades. You adjust when you see that the patterns are changing. Trade like trading like an art and a science, not just some rules. Okay, this just crossed this, so I'm buying, I'm selling. You always have to be updating your chart and know what price is doing currently so that you don't miss out any opportunity. Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin to end today's WAVEMATIC forecast. With Bitcoin, now we are seeing an impulsive wave of 1, 2, 3, and now wave correction, which is a triangle for wave 4, then a final move for wave 5. But now with a triangle, the triangle can go sideways, because the last time I talked about triangles on my YouTube channel, if you've not watched it, look for one of the WAVEMATIC forecasts. It's been labeled learning how to trade triangles. In addition to that, there is a triangle tutorial on that. You can watch it and learn how we trade our triangles. Triangle like this, it can break upwards. When it breaks upwards, that means the count on this is okay, A, B, C, D, E with wave 4, then wave 5 continues. Then if it breaks downwards, then now the counting now changes to here being an A. Now we have an A, B, C, D, E. Also another triangle, but here is going to be wave B. Then we might get another move down for wave C. So that is where our blue wave 4 is going to be. Then a final wave up for blue wave 5 of green wave 1. So thank you very much for being with us today, and do subscribe to our channel. If you like our form of analysis, leave us a comment below on other pairs you want me to look at in the coming week, and I'll do justice to that for you. See you next time.